Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. I recently finished watching this show and I figured I might as well do something useful with all this time I spend watching anime, so I'm gonna talk about it and post it on the internet. If you don't know what Demon Slayer is, you should probably go watch it first and then come back to this review, or not come back to it, because most people don't come back to reviews after leaving them. But anyway, you should watch it. It's good. Nevertheless, Demon Slayer is about a kid whose family is killed by demons, and his little sister, is turned into a demon, but she's a good demon. And the story is about his travels to become a demon slayer and kill demons in order to find a cure for his sister. Although the premise sounds kind of generic, the story is excellent, and they really go to a lot of new grounds with this premise and make it really interesting. Probably the greatest success of this show, to me at least, is that it really makes you feel for the villains. It makes you understand the villains, who are all bloodthirsty demons that eat humans, by the way. It makes you feel for them because all of these demons were once human and got turned into demons along with his sister, but they succumbed to their desires and ate humans to survive, whereas his sister made changes in order to avoid eating humans. However, all of these demons have motivations besides their biological cravings that make them really compelling in a fight. And when each demon is defeated, they find their internal strife resolved in some way by the main character, Tanjiro, which he's one of the best parts of the show, really. Tanjiro, he's a really nice person, but he does what needs to be done. He feels bad about killing the demons, but he still does it because if he doesn't do it, they'll kill humans. They're not like his sister. They don't abstain from their biological cravings. The way in which it humanizes the demons is really, really compelling and interesting. That's probably the best aspect of the show, as I said before. The show also sets up a really strong plot line that will carry it to its conclusion. They set a clear goal, which is for Tanjiro to cure his sister and defeat Muzan Kibutsuji, which is the main antagonist. He's like the ultimate demon god bad guy, and also take down the 12, I don't know what they're called actually, but there's 12 like important demon people that he wants to take down. He needs to get their blood and deliver it to another demon who's good so that she can make a cure or do research for a cure. Of course, this show does have flaws, which I think the biggest of which are the two side characters. While Zenitsu and Inosuke certainly have moments to shine, they, for the most part, through many portions, are rather annoying. I also find that their arcs aren't very satisfying. They do go through some small character changes in arcs, but although it seems significant, and I thought they were going to change, by the end of the series, they seemed back where they were at the beginning, which I really didn't like. I wish they'd gone through some development, as their characters are pretty annoying. Zenitsu is really cowardly and refuses to face danger, even though he's pretty powerful, but he refuses to face danger and acknowledge his own power. And even though it seems like he went through an arc at some point, he kind of reverted back to that near the end of the series. Same thing with Inosuke. He has this big gung-ho personality where he wants to fight everyone, and he's also really disrespectful. I didn't mind the whole fighting thing, but after a while it gets tired, and I actually got kind of pissed off at him because he was so rude to people that helped him. And at some point I thought he was going through an arc as well, but then he also seems to have reverted by the end. I don't know if that's just for comedic value or something, but I'm really hoping these characters change in the end and become better people. My other small complaint, I would say, is the animation. While the animation has great moments, great sakuga, it doesn't always look like that. There's a lot of still framed with like the lines on the side. I'm not sure what you call that. It doesn't look as good when those appear, but obviously I don't expect the whole show to be animated beautifully in sakuga. That would just be ridiculous. So that's acceptable for the most part. My final issue is that not all the comedy lands. There's a lot of comedic moments in this show, but Some of it really isn't that funny and it's just kind of cringy, at least to me as a viewer reading English subtitles. I don't really understand the Japanese subtext of these jokes. I'm sure it's a lot funnier, but it just doesn't really translate that well over English. So some of it really isn't that funny. Some of it is funny, but some of it isn't, and can really ruin some of the dramatic tension of the show at points. Well, that about wraps up this review. I've said most of what I want to say about the show. I'm really looking forward to the movie and the second season, or hopefully second season hasn't been announced, but a movie has, and it's a really successful show, so I expect that a second season will come. I'm really excited for that. I really want to see where they take the show. But anyway, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. I might make more anime reviews. In fact, I probably will because I tend to watch lots of anime and I want to make reviews about it. Anyway, bye guys. See you in the next video.